Have you ever wondered how Kevin McCallister's parents managed to afford that stunning house in the Home Alone movies? It's a question that has sparked countless internet debates over the years, and we finally have some answers, straight from Chris Columbus, the film's director. In a recent episode of the Hollywood Reporters Awards Chatter podcast, Columbus shed light on this mystery while also reflecting on his journey to directing Home Alone. And let's just say, the story behind it is as fascinating as the movie itself. Before Home Alone, Columbus was actually offered a chance to direct another Christmas classic, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, but things took a strange turn when he met the film's lead, Chevy Chase. According to Columbus, their meeting was downright awkward. Chase seemed uninterested and distracted, and at one point he even mistook Columbus for a drummer instead of the director. Imagine that. After another failed dinner meeting, Columbus realized he had no choice but to quit the project. It was a tough decision, especially since his career was on shaky ground at the time. But fate had other plans. Just a week later, Hughes, the legendary screenwriter and producer, handed him a script for a new project. Home Alone. Hughes had written the role of Kevin McCallister with young Macaulay Culkin in mind. But Columbus wasn't convinced right away. Determined to find the perfect Kevin, he auditioned over 300 kids. But in the end, it was Culkin who stole the show. Columbus described his second meeting with the young actor as magical, and the rest is history. Now, back to the million-dollar question. How did Kevin's parents afford that massive house in Chicago? According to Columbus, Catherine O'Hara's character, Kate McCallister, was a highly successful fashion designer. This theory is supported by the mannequins seen in the basement of their home. As for Peter McCallister, played by John Hurd, Columbus isn't entirely sure but hinted that he might have worked in advertising, inspired by John Hughes' own career experience. And no, in case you're wondering, Peter McCallister was not involved in organized crime, despite the movie being set in Chicago, a city with a history of mob activity. Here's another fun tidbit Columbus revealed. Chris Farley, the comedy legend, auditioned for the role of the mall Santa in Home Alone. While Farley didn't land the part, it was the start of a friendship between him and Columbus. Today, Home Alone remains a holiday staple, and the McCallister house continues to spark curiosity. Its story, much like the film itself, proves that sometimes the most unexpected twists lead to unforgettable classics. So, next time you watch Home Alone, take a moment to appreciate the behind-the-scenes magic. And the fact that Kevin's mom was probably designing some killer outfits while Kevin was outsmarting the wet bandits. What do you think about the McCallisters' backstory? Share your thoughts in the comments.